my stitcher and welcome to my sewing channel. It's starting to come into autumn. We're in the middle of September and I'm busy planning all my autumn and winter makes. And to try and keep myself on track, I've been making lists. But lists alone don't work for me. And I noticed last year that I was still struggling a little bit with my capsule wardrobe collection. And by a capsule wardrobe, I mean making garments that all work together so that you can mix and match things and you don't have to have as many individual garments. So one cardigan could go with 3 or 4 different outfits. One blouse could go with 2 or 3 pairs of trousers, etc. A jacket can go with everything. So, in a bid to help me hone my capsule wardrobe, I decided to have a look at Sezane. Sezane are a famous French design company and I love their aesthetic. So I've had a look at their autumn lookbook and oh my goodness, there are some beautiful garments in there. It's the attention to detail and the quality as well of the fabrics that they're using to make their garments that make them stand out to me. So I'm going to try to create a mini Sezane style capsule wardrobe. Does that sound like it's possible? Well, I'm going to give it a go. I've chosen 5 garments from their current autumn winter collection that I think I can replicate, and I've found patterns and fabrics or yarn to use to do my Sezane autumn winter capsule wardrobe hack. So let's get started. The first garment in the Sezane collection I fell in love with was a wool dress. It's the Leandra dress. Here's the Leandra dress. How stunning is that? It's a fitted merino wool dress with a collar and placket detail and crochet covered buttons, which is an idea, isn't it? So I wanted to replicate this dress, and the first thing to do obviously is to find a pattern. Looking for me so over it, I've just brought out a new pattern called the Carly dress and top. There's the Carly. Looks like the Sezane dress, or potentially could do, in the right fabrics. So what do they say about the Carly? Polo style knit dress with collar and collar stands, buttons, press studs or none. So if you don't want to put the buttons or press studs on, you can just leave it open for a casual look. I will be putting the buttons on for sure because I want to replicate the Sezane style dress. So now I had to find some fabric. Now obviously the Sezane dress has been made in some luxurious knit fabric and I wanted to try and replicate that. So I found some Mind the Maker organic cotton and wool knit fabric on Minerva. So there's the fabric that I want to use. Now, this fabric is not cheap. It's been reduced to £21.99 a metre and I'm going to need 2 metres to make that dress. So not a cheap purchase. But what you've got to bear in mind is that the Sezane dress is £175. So still a significant saving, even if I add the buttons and the pattern in. So yeah, I definitely want to do that one. Let me know what you think. The next garment that I liked and want to put in my mini capsule, Sezane style, is the Rosine shirt. There's the Sezane Rosine shirt. Loving the ruffle detail. Loving the simplicity of it. It's a V-neck and it's got ruffles around the neck and all the way down the placket. with a slightly puffed sleeve, and it's got mother of pearl buttons. It's the little details, isn't it? So what pattern did I find that I think will replicate the Rosine shirt? Well, for this one I went to Style Arc and I found the Francesca woven shirt. There's the Francesca. It's got all the ruffle detail. It's a simple plain shirt with the ruffle neck detail. Only difference is it's not got the ruffle all the way down the front, but I'm not too precious about that, to be honest. So obviously I need some fabric. Now I know that the Rosine shirt is very simple, very plain, very Sezane. And in my mini capsule, I didn't want everything to be plain solids, so I decided this time that the shirt would be a colourful shirt. Similar style, but not plain. And I found some gorgeous viscose fabric on Higgs, and it's called the Masio Multi. There's the fabric from Higgs and Higgs. Absolutely stunning. Loving the colours. It's got a pop of pink in it to lift everything in my mini capsule. It's got the oranges, the greens, the creams that are in everything else that's going to be in my capsule. So I think it'll work really well. So that's what I want to make the Francesca shirt in. Now this is a really good value viscose. It's only £12.99 a metre and I'll only need 1.5 metres. So I'm going to I've got the buttons to buy, so if you say £10 on the heavy side for the buttons and £22 for the fabric, that's £32 plus £9 odd, another £10 for the pattern, so we're up to £42. Compared to the Rosine shirt, which is a whopping £100. So again, it's worth doing it yourself. To go with my beautiful blouse, I'm going to need some trousers, aren't I? And I wanted to keep it simple. So I looked on Sezane and they indeed had some wide leg cords, £125, with high waist, fly zip, your standard jean style wide leg trousers. Perfect, because I'd already got the fabric for these and I bought it in Boys in Skipton. And it's a beautiful deep olive green corduroy. And I'm going to make the SBCC Pattern Company's Barrymore jeans. There's an image of the Barrymores. Now, SBCC are specific for very tall and short ladies, so I'm told the pattern description says slim at the waist and hips and wide leg. And there's a petite solution for the high waist problem. So that's going to be interesting because I like a high waist, but being petite, there's not a lot of room between my crotch and underneath my boobs. So I'm hoping that's going to help me. And I've heard some good feedback for the Barrymore pants and jeans. So I'm definitely using that pattern for this one. Now, I'm only going to need 1.5 metres and the fabric that I got from Boys. I'll go and get it, shall I? So this is the fabric I got from Boys. It's looking quite like, it's like dark brown on here, but it's actually not. It's like a deep moss green. And I think I paid about £9 a metre for this, and 1.5 metres, so that's £14.50, plus say a tenner for the pattern, £24.50. Job's a good one. And the ones on Sezane are £125, so a huge saving there by making my own. Now, the last sewn garment in my mini Sezane collection is a jacket. Sezane jacket that I fell in love with is the Noah jacket. There's the Noah jacket. Absolutely love that jacket. Love the herringbone. Love the piping detail on it, and I want to replicate that. So what did they say about the Noah jacket? It's a wool stroke kid mohair fabric jacket. Says it's jacquard knit, so it's a knit jacket, and I thought it was woven, but hey. It's got detailed cuffs and piping detail. And yeah, I really think that that's going to be the perfect jacket to go with my trousers and the blouse and the dress. Perfect. So what pattern have I found to replicate this? Well, I've recently found a papercut pattern called the Emmi jacket, and I was looking at it for my long line winter quilted coat, but it will also work for a short jacket as well. So there's the version of the Emmi jacket that I would use. There's 4 colour options with the Emmi, so I could do the short boxy jacket and have 4 different colours. So 4 jackets for the price of 1. Winner, winner. I'd need 1.5 metres of fabric, and it says any medium weight woven fabric. So, and it can be lined or unlined. I think I would probably, with a wool jacket, I would probably line it if I'm honest. I've found my fabric. Amazing Fabworks. If you're looking for decent quality woven wool fabric for a winter coat, go to Fabworks. Oh my goodness, they are the perfect place. Theirs is all Yorkshire woven wool fabric. The fabric I've chosen is 100% wool, and it's the green pasture herringbone fabric, and there it is. Oh, I'm drooling over that already. So that's the fabric for the jacket that I want to make. I will need 1.5 metres, and it's £28 a metre because it is 100% wool. Beautiful quality fabric. So the fabric alone for the outside of that jacket is going to cost me £42 plus the lining. So it's probably going to cost me about 60 by the time I'm done. The jacket on Sezane, are you ready for this, is £190. So again, if I can do it, why not? And then, last but not least, for sure, is a cardigan, and it's a knitted cardigan. Now, I know this is a sewing channel, but I knit as well, so I've just snuck this one in so that I've got a true capsule collection. The cardigan, the Sezane cardigan that I drooled over was the Adina cardigan. There's the Adina cardigan. It's a cable knit round neck cardigan, which is a merino wool mix. Absolutely stunning, and I'm sure that is so soft and snuggly. So what pattern did I find, knitting pattern did I find to try and replicate that pattern? Now, the bits about that cardigan that I like is the balloon style sleeve and the detail, the cable detail. So I had a really good look, and there were lots of options, but I wanted one that was a loose fit. So I eventually found one on Etsy, and it's the cropped cable leaves cardigan. There it is. Now, I know it's not got the twisted cable, it's got the leaf design on the front, but I actually think I prefer the leaf design just for something a little bit different. The rib on that cardigan is a little bit short. It's only a very narrow rib, but that's easily rectified. I'll just increase the depth of the rib. And it's got the big sleeves like the other cardigan has at Sezane. What wool did I find? Now, this is where you go down a rabbit hole of wool searching if you let yourself. And it can get quite expensive because yarn is not cheap to buy. But I wound my neck in with this one in the end and thought, I don't need it to be 100% merino wool. I just need it to feel snuggly. So, on one of my little jaunts, I went to Abercarn's because there's a small Abercarn's shop in Bolton near me, and they sell Stylecraft wool. And oh my goodness, this wool, I was drooling over. So this is the wool that I want to make the leaf cable cardigan in, and it is the Stylecraft That Colour Vibe Chunky. And wow, I can see why there are some amazing colours in it, but I've chosen the colour Joy just so that it blends in. It brightens up my moss greens, but also complements them as well and works with the blouse. So it is 85% acrylic, 15% merino. So it has got merino wool in it, which is what makes it feel so soft and snuggly, but it's not got the price bracket of pure merino wool. And it is only $4.99 a ball for 100 grams. I'm going to need 10 balls of wool, so $49.90 for that cardigan. The Adina cardigan from Sezane is £145. So again, a huge saving by making my own. So there we go. They're my 5 capsule garments, Sezane style, that I want to make for this autumn/winter. Now, I've already got plans for September, but they are going to be the 5 garments that I am committed to making in October, ready for the autumn and winter. So I hope you've enjoyed. I hope it's given you some inspiration. And I will see you all again soon. Love you loads. Take care and happy sewing. Bye for now.